Welcome to this Top Therapy ACL program. I'm sorry that you have to be here. However, I have seen people benefit a lot through this rehab process. It's quite a journey for you, and I think you're going to come out stronger both mentally and physically and be in an even better position than maybe you were before your ACL injury. So, going through this program, what's important to remember is that you're an individual, so your journey is going to be unique to you. So even though I've used this program past year with every ACL client, it's still, they were all different. At different stages, they were able to do certain things better than other people that I had in. So don't worry too much about your progress. You're going to get to the same end point. It may take a little bit longer than another person, but you can all get to the same end point, as I just said. So if you have any concerns along the way, if you think that you're not progressing as fast as you should, you're probably fine. But if you want to ask me, just get in touch. If you have any serious concerns about the surgery, about things not feeling right, do feel free to just go back to your surgeon if you want to ask them, or check in with your doctor or a physio, or book online with me as well. If something doesn't feel right when you're doing the exercises in the program, or if it's too sore or difficult, there's an option to replace the exercise, which you can just click on the button in the app to see the options for. But you can also just change the depth you're going to in the exercise, or change the amount of weight you're using, just remove the weight potentially, and that can often really help the most. So feel free to just toy around with that a little bit, or get in touch if you're unsure. Send me videos of you doing the exercises if you want any feedback in that regard as well, that they're always welcome. And then just remembering that mobility comes back at different stages as well for different people. I've seen it, some people get it instantly back, other people take months and months, and really it's only towards the very end in the last phase that they're actually getting a decent range. So again, everything is normal. You will have sensations around your knee as well for several months. So they're going to evolve and change, and you're going to have it like on the outside and the inside and the front, and it's going to be just like stronger sometimes, or it's going to be achy, all this sort of stuff. They should just continue to evolve and change over time and get better and better. Again, if you're very concerned about anything, get in touch with someone that is appropriate. Things like if it's repeatedly swelling, if it's consistently sore, those are things that you really want to keep an eye on. So you could be under recovering and pushing yourself a bit too hard. So following the exercise plan is really good, and we should be doing that as consistently as possible. But just remember that if you're on your feet all day, so like your job maybe, or you are actually cycling a lot around the place as well, you're adding on extra load there as well. So just be mindful of your overall load outside of this plan as well. It's going to be contributing to the amount that your knee is going through, and should be factored in terms of your rest and recovery. If you're feeling those sort of sensations at the front of the knee during the exercises, that's okay. So a little bit of kind of achiness and soreness there is fine. We don't want it to linger after though. We don't want the knee to feel pain in the morning like that wasn't there the day before, unless it's just in your muscles and it's just like muscle fatigue and DOMS, that kind of soreness we can get. That's absolutely fine. During the exercises, we don't want to go above about a 4 out of 10 for your sensations, and ideally we want to get to 0. So like try and keep the exercises totally pain-free, but because everyone's sensitivity is different, sometimes it's just like you'd go nowhere if you just went for 0 out of 10 all the time. So sometimes a little bit of a push is needed, and then it will reduce to 0 as it gets used to the exercise over a few weeks. And then otherwise, if there are any sharp pains, we don't want those. If there's anything locking, we don't want that either. So work within the ranges that make sense for you, and you should be all good. It'll gradually open up and get freer the more you do it within those pain-free, or at least very low pain tolerance levels. So that's mostly what I have to say here. There will be documents and resources included in the plan as well. You can contact me with any questions along the way. I'd love to help as much as possible. And good luck, stay consistent, and hopefully see you at the end of it.